Hi everyone, I'm gonna introduce you the quantitative part of Gmat exam. Quantitative part of Gmat exam is related to mathematics, basic mathematics to be exact. And some students have some problem with this part of Gmat exam. For some students, it's complicated, but I'm gonna make it easier for you. Please be with me step by step uh, to get the best results, to get the best grades in quantitative part of Gmat exam. Okay, and I prefer to start with straight line definitions and angles, straight line and angles definition. That is very important for you to answer some questions, some kind of these questions in GMAT exam, in quantitative part, I mean. And it's one of the subjects that you need to deal with that. For the first session, I'm gonna start with this subject. Okay, consider this figure that this is a line. According to the definition, the straight line. This is a line that consists of three angles or more than. It's totally unlimited. Maybe you can see some in some problems you can see, for example, more than three angles, 4, 5, 6, even 1000 angles. Then the angle numbers the number of angles, it's totally unlimited. Okay, but in this example we prefer to use three angles. And as you see in the picture or a slide, we have three angles A, B, and C. We have the rule and we can use it all the time for a straight line. The rule is that A plus B plus C equals 180. It's a rule and you can use it all the time for solving some kind of problems like that. Uh, Okay, to clarify this subject, I'm gonna give you an example to uh, understand better and better. The example is according to the figure, is that if A is divided by A plus B plus C equals 4/5, I'm gonna find A. A is unknown in this problem. We're gonna find A. But uh, before the starting the solving problem, we have five choices for that. You should know that in quantitative part of GMAT exam and all other section of GMAT, we usually face multiple choice questions, and you should just select one choice, as you know. And we have five choices in this example. The first one is 120, the second one is 144, and the third one is 96, and the next one is 124, and the last one is 84. Okay, let's start the solving process. Okay, for solving this problem, you need to use the mentioned rule. As I told you, I mean A plus B plus C equals 180. And according to the problem statement, A is divided by A plus B plus C equals 4/5. By substituting 180 for A plus B plus C, we have A is divided by 180 equals 4/5. By using cross multiplying rule, we can solve the problem easily. So we have 5 times a equals 4 times 180, and consequently we can find a value easily by simplifying the numerator and denominator of the fraction. As you see, the 180 is divided by 5, and after simplifying, it equals 36. So finally we find the solution. The solution is 144, and so the solution is B according to the choices. Okay, I think it's enough for this session. Please be with me step by step to clarify all coming subjects in quantitative part. I hope you enjoy this session. Take care. Bye.